Let's move to open source jobs. This is new. How many people here have heard me talk about open source jobs? A few people, so apologies to you for reiterating or repeating what we've done. This is in beta, but this is new, and I would love to get your participation. We have found that the majority of people that sponsor our events come to us because they are recruiting talent. This will come as news to no one here in person or listening or watching. Recruiting talent is a major challenge. In some cases, it's an obstacle to growth and expansion. It's a big deal. Finding quality people is a big deal. And what we do at a lot of our events is help to put people together, connect people with skills and experience with entities, organizations that need them. And all we're doing here is just taking that, and we're trying to do that for the other 350 days of the year that we're not hosting events. So please check out Open Source Jobs. If you go there now, you'll see jobs posted by companies like Automatic, the company sort of behind WordPress, Amazon, et cetera, et cetera. So if you want to post a job, please post a job on there if you're looking for help. And if you're in the market or if you're looking for a job, by all means, please go to the site and check out what's available. The site itself, this does bear stating. The site itself is different in that we really try to focus on not just the technology, but on the process as well. This gets back to what I said before. Folks, in open source, process matters. How many of you at your place of business now, if you're a startup or if you're a student, or if you're just getting into the industry and you're at a code school, or if you've been in the industry for 20 years, how many people here have a GitHub account? How many people pull code down? How many people contribute code? How many people here would consider yourself well-versed and knowledgeable in the area of open source licensing? Yeah, that's what I thought. So everyone watching, only a few hands went up. Yet open source licensing, kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. How many people here work in an environment with a governance policy? A policy in place that kind of establishes parameters as to how open source can be used in your workplace, et cetera. How many people here have one of those in place? Okay, a few of you, good. So that means the majority of you do not. How many people here have never even heard of it? I know a lot more haven't heard of it, and you're not raising your hands. That's totally okay. I got to tell you, these are the things, this is what I mean by process. This is what I mean. In the open source space, in the modern IT technology environment where open source is used and utilized, these things are relevant, they're pertinent, and they're extremely important. So that is what this site highlights as well. The fact that open source job means not just the technology, a programming language or a platform or a database, et cetera, but it also means process knowledge and experience as well. So that's what's highlighted on this site. And trust me when I tell you that companies that are posting jobs, they understand that. If you talk to a hiring manager and you ask them during the interview process, do you ask just about technology, or do you ask questions like the ones that I just posed to you? Well, I will tell you, some hiring managers do not, and it's because they are not aware of what I just stated, so they don't ask about it. However, I can tell you that once you get the job, or once you proceed and elevate, get to a different phase of the interview process, you will be asked about that. And if you can come back and you can respond, or you can point out that you do have open source process experience, that you do have a basic understanding of licensing and governance policies and protocols, et cetera, you will jump off the page and your marketability will go up. We've talked to enough hiring managers to know that this is a fact. A lot of them don't ask about it. A lot of recruiters that you talk to, nothing about recruiters. I don't mean anything negative at all, but I doubt very many are asking about open source process knowledge and expertise. We're trying to highlight that because we feel like, in our experience, it's extremely important.